Hi there, it's Tim, and today I just want to share with you guys the Sidekick fat tire bike assembly video. Let's get started. Alrighty, inside you're going to see there's a box right at the very front here. I'm just going to lift that out. And it's just a spacer. Toss that to the side. And inside you can see your Sidekick is basically ready to be lifted out and put together. It's a big box, but that means a lot less putting together for you. Let's lift it out. Kickstand down. Wow, this is really looking simple. Holy cow. Let's take a look at what else is inside the box. Box inside a box. Alrighty, inside, nicely packaged. Little pouch, variety of tools, Allen keys, wrench, and screwdriver. One mud guard, very well protected, so it's not gonna be all scratched up. So I'm just gonna tear that all off and put it to the side. Also inside, an Ultra Ego bike box. We've got how to put it together user manual, which is kind of handy. Also, we've got one power pack ready to go. Also inside, we have pedals. We'll need those. A couple of keys for the battery, a little bell, reflector, assorted bolts, and a black piece of wire. I assume that's got something to do with the mounting of the actual mudguard. Okay, so I've got the little accessories off to the side. Just want to remove all the foam packaging. This is really nice because it just means it arrives. It doesn't have any scratches. Oops, that would be the handlebars. I'm just going to remove this foam so I can see which way around to mount it. So I'm going to mount the handlebars down onto the stem, and you'll notice there's a groove on the back of the handlebars and there's a groove on the actual stem, so you can't put it in incorrectly. I'm going to go all the way down so I don't put too much strain on the actual wires. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to raise the seat, and there are two enormous clamps here. And of course, that's because you're going to notice that the actual seat itself is supported on top of the battery. So you raise that up like so to the height that you want it, and then lock it down, clamp it down. Wow, that is really quite robust. And now we're going to focus our attention now on the handlebars. So for setting this all up, you're going to unclamp this. You rotate the actual handlebar into position, just so it's nice and comfortable for you. And then we'll lock it back down. And wow, that's lovely. What you want to do, of course, is connect the battery that's underneath inside the stem of the seat post. There at the bottom, you're going to see a coiled cable, and it's a little bit of a rubber type stopper thing here. And what you're going to do is pull that off. That is garbage. And you'll see there are three little ports, if you like, and a little bit of a metal connection, and it's just going to slide right up underneath and click into place. And if you ever need to remove it, just press the little metal piece and pull it off. Now that you've plugged it in, we're just going to check to ensure that it all powers up. Press the power button, hold it, and boom, turns right on, no problems. You can scroll through all the features and read through your manual to see how it works, but I just want to double check that this is actually working. The other thing I'm going to do is push and hold the up button, and that's going to turn on the light, which is currently hanging down here. And we're going to mount the actual fender first, and then we're going to mount the light, and then we're going to put the pedals on and the reflectors, and then we're all done. Inside that package of bolts and nuts, you're going to find a C-clamp, and it's kind of secured with two black screws. You're going to mount the silver piece underneath. And black piece on top, and screws down. And the idea being that what you're trying to do here is this is for this metal support for the fender. And I'm just doing this finger tight, but once you've got everything set up, you're going to want to tighten everything off with the Allen keys provided. So we have two short ones and one long one. The short ones are designed to attach this down here on the shock. Let me show you. Using the 10mm wrench on the back, you can tighten it up with the Allen key. Nice and sturdy. Next up, we're gonna take the little zip tie off the light and affix it to the front here. And the same deal as before, get your 10 mil wrench out, lock it down at the back, tighten it up at the front, and Bob's your uncle. Just double check that nothing is rubbing and everything is symmetrical. And then we're gonna move on to mounting the bell and the pedals. Now just time to mount the pedals. And once it's right to the tight, use the 15 mil wrench to give it an extra little turn. That's nice and tight. Let's go do the other side. Just a simple little screwdriver. We'll get the little screw off at the back, position it where you would like it on the handlebars, and then tighten it up. Same thing with the reflector, screwdriver, and away we go. And then position it to where you like it. And that is the Sidekick Pro. What a lovely fat tire bike. It's now down to just ensuring that you have the tires inflated to the proper tire pressure, double check the brakes are working properly, and then charge it up and take it out on your first ride.